Hello everyone, welcome back to LEGO DC Supervillains. Today we are going to be collecting all of the red bricks. So, without any further ado, let's head into S.T.A.R Labs. Alright, here we are. The reason why we've headed into S.T.A.R Labs is we are going to collect the gold brick in here because I'm going to count that gold brick as part of the collecting of the red bricks, even though that doesn't make sense.
Well, it would appear I have another mission to complete.
Left, down, left.
Of course I can deal with this. I didn't go through all that extra training for nothing.
Alright. That is one of the 3 pieces that we need. Alright, here's our custom character. Let's use our magic ability.
Oh, hey! Is this part of some experiment? I better be getting paid extra for this.
There we go. Alright, let's do this.
What do you think you're doing? Who gave you permission to use that?
Alright, there we go.
Look what you've done. That's the second one this week. Do you realize how much money and time it costs to create one? You could have killed me. But my, oh my. What do we have here? You brought this back with you? Impressive.
Alright. Right, I need somebody with mind control. Who has mind control?
So many new riddles to try out today. Where to begin?
Alright, let's press this.
Well, I'll be. We've managed to transmute gold. Real gold. I'll just take this and have it sent off right away. Now that's safely put away. I shall inspect this once our unwanted guests have left. Are you okay? You're looking a little dizzy. Maybe you should go take a break outside for a moment. What do you think you're doing?
Oh, what happened?
You imbecile! Do you realize what you've done?
I don't know what happened. I just...
Quiet! I'll make sure you don't set foot in any recognized establishment again.
Alright, that is our 38th golden brick. Okay, let's head into the first level, which is New Kid on the Block. Alright, here we are. So, let's melt this. And that'll give us...
Nice. Now we just need a celebratory catchphrase. Something along the lines of booyah.
Booyah. Okay, so the reason why we're also up here is because I'm going to collect this Minikit because it's the only collectible in this area. And I feel like it's just annoying having to go back into the level, back into this section just for this one Minikit.
Who would leave this here?
So that is Minikit number 5, because it's the 5th Minikit that you would normally get, even though for me it's Minikit number 1. Now we've done that, we can head into the collection screen for this level. Here's our 1 Minikit that we collected. And here's Helium mode. Alright, let's head into the next level. Okay. Let's blow this glass up. Right. And now we can build up. And that red brick is for paint splat footprints. So, we didn't collect any other collectibles, so we can just head straight into the next level. Alright. Oh, that always happens. Use super strength. Oh, there we go. Boom. Now we switch to a character with light abilities. And there we go. I switched to reverse flash to do it because there we go. And that red brick is for
locations is going well.
big head mode. That red brick is for big head mode. So let's head into the next level. Let's blow this up. And that drops that down.
How can I help?
And let's build this up. And we can collect the red brick.
Still pretty cool.
So that will give us collect guide studs, which is technically our first useful one. Now we can head into the next level. Let's melt this. There we go.
Things are about to change around here.
And let's head through. Okay. Oh, we need a flying character. I keep... that's annoying. Well, luckily I gave my custom character flight. Unfortunately, it doesn't actually use the wings.
Looks like live wires back on the air.
Alright, let's head in here. And there we go. What did that... I was about to say, what did that do? But it does take them down.
What is it, Chief?
And now we can grab these guys. And that will give us...
Simply wonderful little party treat. Perfect for the clown who has everything.
Whoops.
Now if I could just find my socks.
Right, now we're going to look for the red brick. I didn't mean the red brick, I meant the mini kit. Here it is, the mini kit. One more. And there we go. So that gives us mini kit once again, number 5.
Ratings if I do a show with this on it.
So there we go. Now we can head to the collection screen. And there it is. The mini kit. And the red brick is actually Minikit Detector, our first useful one. Alright, we can now head into the next level. Alright, let's collect the mini kit. So what we need to do is build a couple of these things up. And we need to find the... Oh, I know. There should be another one. There it is. Now let's pull this up. Oh, well, that one's at the wrong angle. I was going to make it really magical and do it where I just did that and it would be at the... It would just do it, but I was clearly at the wrong angle. This one's at the wrong angle. And there we go. So that one was at the wrong angle too.
Nice. Now I just need a celebratory catchphrase. Something along the lines of booyah.
Yes. Alright, now we can head into the next level. That one is for attract studs, by the way. Alright, here we are in Oa. Let's pull on that. And let's explode that.
Perhaps this is another clue.
And that gives us our red brick for combat confetti. Let's head into the next level. Alright, here we are in the second room in Fight at the Museum. Oh, I wasn't sure if it was going to work then. And now we can head through.
I'll look after it.
Alright, let's head into the next level. That is for studs times 2. Alright, here we are. This next red brick is for fast interactions. So let's blow this up. White. White again. Red. Blue. White, white, red, blue. And there we go. Awesome. Like I said, that's for fast interactions, so let's head into the next level. Alright, here we are in the upper section of the first section of LexCorp. As you can see, we can see what the number is, 463. So let's punch it in. And there we go. Now that one is actually possible to do in story because of a bug. For some reason, there was a bug where most people, what you have to do is you have to use detective mode to detect what the 3 numbers are. And you have no character who can do that in story. However, on the PlayStation version of this game, for some reason, you're able to see it without needing to do that. In fact, it does the opposite. When you scan, it makes it invisible, which is very weird. Anyway, that one was for Pew Pew Mode, so yeah, I'll see you guys in the next level. Alright, here we are in the next level, Apocalypse WoW. Let's use our magic ability to do this. Okay, I don't know if this is going to be copyright or not. Turns out we've got to do is use mind control. And that gives us the red brick.
Once again, the Crown Prince of Conundrums is successful in his endeavors.
Fantastic. That gives us gold brick detector. So let's move into the next level. So here we are in level 12. So let's get this red brick. So what we need to do is we need to hit these bells in the right order, starting with the left mouse one. There we go. So that gives us our next red brick, which is for DC Captions. So I'll see you guys in the next level. Alright, here we are in They Think It's Owl Over. Let's blow this up. And we'll switch to a speedster.
Make way for the Scarlet Speedster.
There we go. I mean, I only switched to the speedster so that I could build it fast, because obviously I haven't purchased fast interactions yet. And there we go. We can get studs out of that. Do we simply just smash it? Yes, we do.
Got it. I wonder how fast I can find another one.
Pretty fast. That is for character token detector. So let's head into the next level. Alright, here we are. There we go. So that gives us Demolition Mode. So let's head into the next level. So, To get this red brick, we need to get to the port of the level where you are up to the destroying the second one of those drones and get into this second room here. Then you need to use this, so let's use it. And there we go, so that removes the shield. Oops, now we need to switch to Black Adam because he's a flying electricity character, which just saves on time. Oh, wait, I think you have to get rid of both. Oh, I didn't realize there was two. Oh yeah, there's two. My bad. And there we go. The shield is now down. And now what you need to do is use the chair. And there we go.
Curious. Perhaps this has hidden magical properties.
So that gives us the red brick for studs times 4. So let's head into the next level. Alright, here we are in Granny Knows Best. Let's blow this wall up.
This will be no problem for the clown prince of crime.
Alright, now we smash and bash as much as we can. There we go. And we'll switch you to a speedster, just so I can build it up fast, really. And then we do this. But there we go, that gives us for studs times 6. There we go. Let's head into the next level. Okay, here we are in Man to Mantis. As you can see, we're up top. Let's use this Batman panel. And simply collect the red brick, which is for Super Slap. Let's head into the next level then. Alright, let's get this. So we're into the boss fight. You need to fight Lashita, or however you pronounce her name. And then you can get the red brick, which is for studs times 8, I believe. Yes, it is. Studs times 8. So now we can head into the next level. Okay, here we are. Let's destroy this wall. We're in Armageddon Superstar. That's all we had to do, and then we can simply collect it. And that is for Party Hat Mode.
The clown who has everything. Now, if I could just find my socks.
And we've got one more level to head into, so let's head into it. Alright, here we are. Let's head through this grate. And let's head through this. And that gives us our red brick for studs times 10. So now, let's head to the red brick room. Okay, here we are. Now, obviously, we can't afford to buy everything. But, let's see how much each of the stud multipliers cost. So, studs times 2 is 1 million. Studs times 4 is only 1.5 million. And then studs times 6 is all the way up to 4 million. So I can't afford that, unfortunately. I was hoping to be able to get studs times 6, which I was assuming was only going to cost 3 million. But we can buy studs times 4. And we're down to 1.9 million. So let's purchase studs times 2 as well. And we may as well purchase attract studs to help us out. Anything else we can afford? Minikit Detector for 250k. Let's buy that. Character token detector for however much that costs. So now I'm going to collect a bunch of studs, and then we will come back and purchase the remaining red bricks that we need. Alright then. We are back. I've now got, as you can see, 6 million studs, so we can now purchase two things that I want. Numero uno is studs times 6. How much is studs times 8? See, that's 50 million. We're now down to 2 million, but that's okay. Fast interactions for 200k. Alright, there we go. We own every single red brick now, except for the last few, which is the 2 remaining stud multipliers. I'm now going to go and collect some more studs so that we can get those remaining 2 stud multipliers. Okay, I finally have enough to purchase the next stud multiplier, which is this one. Studs times 8, so let's buy it. Now I'm down to 1.9 million. I did have 51 million, but there we go. And now I am going to collect enough to purchase this, which is 250 million. So it's going to take a while, even with all the stud multipliers. But I'll see you guys once I've got that. Alright, finally. Also, ignore Flash. Let's purchase the final stud multiplier for 250 million studs. We've still got 25 million left over to spare, which is pretty good. And now we officially own every single red brick. There's one more task I'd like to do for today, which is to go into every single level that we have not achieved true villain and achieve it. We'll gain a bunch of trophies. It'll be the DLC trophies as well as one for getting all of them. So I'll see you guys in the first level. Okay, let's start collecting all of the true villains. So first we're going to head into each of the DLC levels.
Man, I'll give Horn this much. Get away from me.
Well, okay. Apparently, I achieved it instantly as soon as I went in. I didn't expect that to happen. I thought I'd have to actually collect some studs first. So that is the first level done. Trophy earned, the power of Atlantis. Alright, there it is. I did turn on studs times 8. I did turn on studs times 8 to get this as well. So, yes. Trophy earned. Redheads, you gotta love them. Trophy earned, the beast has awakened. There's the true villain. Trophy earned, you consistently underestimate us. Okay, in's the true villain. I forgot that was going to happen. Alright, well, we got the true villain. Here's our secondary character.
Let's put a few smiles on some faces, shall we?
And let's switch you to Gluttony. Trophy earned, Inner Demons. Trophy earned, Say My Name. Trophy earned, Oh, you're like a bad guy, right? Alright, here we are. Let's get the true villain. There it is, instantly. And let's fight Dr. Savannah as Shazam Wizard. Trophy earned, I'm the last of the Council of Wizards. Trophy earned, the Swine of Steel. Trophy earned, Shazam. Okay, now we've done the DLC levels, let's head into each of the base game levels. Oh.
Like I never joined the likes of you.
What? Surely I should be.
Trophy earned. Crime does pay. Perfect. We got every single true villain. There's one more thing I'd like to do though, and that is to purchase one character, which is Grid. So let's head out of the level to be able to do that. And here he is for 150,000. We're only buying him because there is one free roam mission or collectible that requires him, because he's the only character in the game that can scan and use electricity at the same time. That is going to be it for this video. We finally did everything I wanted. We collected all the red bricks, and we achieved all of the true villain statuses across the entire game. So if you did enjoy this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks very much for watching, and goodbye.